What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are talking about the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. We are checking out the best cases and accessories for this guy right here. I have the 11 Pro Max in hand, but all of these cases are available for both phones, and I'll be sure to leave links and prices, stuff like that, in the description for you in case you want to check it out for yourself. But here is the 11 Pro Max in space gray. Looks really freaking sleek. I do like how this frosted glass finish looks. Really cool look to it. And obviously we have everything booted up here. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first up we are talking about ESR, and big shout out to them for being a sponsor of the channel. But I love this case right here. So this case, I get this for every phone that I have that they make it for. This is a tempered glass case, and it's transparent, as you can see. But we have tempered glass on the back, and the cool thing with tempered glass is that when you put it over a phone, it's much clearer than plastic. It's much more scratch resistant than plastic, and you can see here that it just looks cleaner. And get a clear case. If you get a phone with a color that you like, sometimes it seems kind of silly to cover it up with a case that, well, not show the back of your phone. And having a tempered glass case, I've never had any of these break on me, even though I've dropped these tempered glass cases several times. They're just fine. There's a nice rubber bumper around the side of it here. It's tempered glass, and you can see right through it, and it just looks super clean, in my opinion. They do have another case here as well, which I think is pretty beneficial, to be honest. We do have a case with a built-in kickstand. So let me just go ahead and get this open. And it's similar in design to the other case here, but we have a kickstand built into the back. It's not tempered glass, so you're not gonna get that, but you know, that's okay. This kickstand though is beneficial. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. You pop out the kickstand, which is aluminum, by the way, and you can just set your phone down just like that. Be able to watch movies, videos, things. It actually works pretty well, in my opinion. Closes just as easy, and you know, it is clear as well, so you can see that color that you paid for and that you like, obviously, because you got it. But the kickstand, definitely super useful, in my opinion, especially for a phone with a big screen like this. I mean, you're gonna be consuming a lot of content on here, so having a kickstand to kind of throw it up on seems like a no-brainer, in my opinion. But those are the two ESR cases. The tempered glass one is called the Mimic case, and it is my favorite. And then we do have the kickstand here as well. Links below in the description. So next up, yes, I do have a case on here. This is one of the thinnest cases that you can get. I think it's like 0.45 or 0.5, I don't know. It's really thin in millimeters, as you can see. I mean, it really doesn't add much bulk to the phone at all. Let me pop it off real quick. You can see just how kind of flimsy-bimsy this is. Not that big of a deal though. I mean, if you're not looking for ultra rugged protection, but you want scratch protection, this is definitely the way to go. Like I said, it's from Totallee, and they have various colors of this case as well. This just happens to be the dark gray or black model here. Super easy to take on and off, and I mean, it is what it is, as you can see here. All right, so next up, let's talk about some audio stuff, right? Because, well, we have no headphone jack, obviously. I'm not complaining, I'm just noting that. It does come with earpods that are wired for the lightning port at the bottom, but if you want wireless audio, there, you know, you have your default option with the AirPods. You can pair these with the phone and use it. But one of my favorites recently have been the Powerbeats Pro, and I think that these are pretty awesome. Now, they're kind of expensive, but they sound much better than AirPods, and I love that they have the little wings for your ears. And also, you know, having a rechargeable case isn't a bad thing either. So you just pop these right in here, and they will charge right in the case, as you would expect with like AirPods or something like that. And they come with a nice hard plastic case, which you really can't go wrong with. But I like the Powerbeats Pro over the AirPods. That's just my opinion though. These are some of the best wireless headphones that you can get right now. Up next, if you're looking for some like rugged kind of protection, I think that the Otterbox Lumen is definitely the way to go for, you know, kind of style and protection here. You can see that there's like a thick boy bumper on the side of this thing. Let's put it in here real quick. It really takes a push or two to get it in there, but you can see that we have a thick boy bumper on the side, which as you can imagine, is really going to protect against drops, but we do leave the backside clear so that you can see everything that's happening. Now this is plastic, and I can even already see a scratch on the plastic right here, so that's definitely something to keep in mind, but a case is meant to take the scratches. I mean, if it's not doing that, then what are you using a case for? Anyway, the Otterbox Lumen, this is, it comes in various colors. I just picked up the pink because, you know, colorful. It just adds a little bit of spice to my life, right? But this is a pretty cool case. Like I said, it's not like ultra rugged like when you think of Otterbox cases, but it does add quite a bit of protection all around to the sides, and it even has a little lip here in case you want to put your phone face down, you won't scratch your screen. Obviously, all good things here. I think that this is definitely a nice middle ground between protection and style though. Now we do have a few other cases here from Speck. This is the Presidio line, and I mean, they're fan favorites as well. They've been in the game for a while. So we have the Presidio Sport, the Presidio Pro, which I actually have on the iPhone 11 Pro Max right now, and the Presidio Grip, which obviously, as you can tell by the name, and that pull tab just broke off, it adds a little grip to the phone. It's got some rubber ridges on here that make it a lot easier to grip the phone. Now, both of these, the Grip and the Pro, are dual layer protection, and I like that. It's fine for me. I like the kind of understated look that the Presidio Pro offers. But then if you want to step it up a notch, the Sport right here actually is triple layer protection. You can see it's right here on the box, 3 layers of impact protection. So this is a pretty rugged case that's going to, you know, if you're clumsy like me, and it even does have a little port cover for the bottom here, as you can see. But I actually like the Presidio Pro myself, though I think either of these are good options. Up next, I do have a couple of options from Moshi, and Moshi's been in the game for a long time. A lot of you probably know about them, but here I have their iGlaze case, and let's go ahead and get this out of here for you so I can show you on the phone how this works. So this is actually part of their SnapTo series, which is a whole different thing that I can show you in a second here. But this case, it's actually pretty clean. I mean, it's got like a kind of a brushed metal finish on the back here, and then we have like shiny edges right here. So it really kind of gives you a premium look. It's not, you know, metal on the sides. It's obviously just like plated, but I think that the Moshi stuff looks pretty sweet in my opinion. And they do have another one right here as well, which I was taking a look at before. Let's pull that out of here. This is, you know, some people love it, some people hate it. This is a wallet case, and obviously we have card pockets here, we have a side thing. This is a pretty thick, you know, like triple C thick wallet case here, and it does look nice to look at. We have the nice little Moshi logo on the corner there with like a little metal emblem or whatever, and it can open up and store your cash and stuff like that. We do have the ability to take it off with a magnet, as you can see here. So pull that off. I can just use the case if I want to have that option. I think that that's the best of both worlds. So we do have a protective case here, right? But if I want a wallet, I could even just carry this around as a wallet in my pocket that just so happens to snap my phone inside of there, which is pretty cool. Like, I don't see many wallet cases that attach via magnets, right? And you can store your stuff in it. I think that's a really cool alternative to having a permanent wallet case. And I do like the fact that we have a nice big opening here for the camera, obviously. There's no obstructions in the way there. But this Moshi wallet case, the Overture is the name of it. It's actually pretty cool. Now earlier when I was talking about the iGlaze case, it does have this logo on the side here that says SnapTo. That's because it works with their SnapTo car mount. And this one actually has wireless charging. I'm not gonna open it up and stuff like that, but it's a cool option if you wanna be able to wireless charge your phone and just use like a regular case and not have to have some crazy mount. This literally just snaps to the car mount, just like a magnet in this case. It works the same way. Pretty cool. I'll link it below in the description for you though. Coming up next, we have cases from one of my favorite companies here, Nomad. They may not be cheap, but they make some bomb leather cases, and I'm actually just a big fan of this standard leather case right here. Very nice, hard bumper here, but we have leather on the back which is cool. I mean, it does give you like a nice premium feel. If you like leather cases, I would definitely pick up one of these over like the standard Apple leather case because it just offers a little more. It's a little more rigid along the edges, which I personally prefer, but I do just like what they do with their leather stuff. Then we have a folio case also here, but unlike the Moshi one, you're locked in to that folio, so you can't actually, you know, it's not, I'm not complaining, it's a preference, you know, but I do happen to like how the Moshi one is able to come out with a magnet. But I think that this rugged case, this leather one, is fire. I mean, they make this every year for all the iPhones, but I think that this one just looks pretty sweet. Up next, I wanted to talk about some of the default Apple options, because while they are not the cheapest, they are fan favorites for people that are buying cases at the Apple store. And I do have the 11 Pro Max leather case right here. I picked this one up. It's the darker color, like the dark gray. And you know what? At the end of the day, not a lot will beat a first party case, because this one is just, it's made by Apple. It's made for Apple products. Not much is gonna beat that, but there are cheaper alternatives available. Now, we do also have two other cases here. We have the 11 Pro Max silicone case, and I didn't even try these out beforehand because we're all pretty familiar with the Apple silicone cases at this point, and if you're not, well, I apologize. But this case right here, well, let's put it on here. You can see that it fits the phone very well, and you have way more color options, I think, that are more desirable anyway when it comes to the silicone cases. And then of course we have the clear case, which I'm not even gonna open and put on, because honestly I would prefer the ESR case over this one any day. This is $39, as is the silicone case, and I can't even remember, $49 for the leather case. Some expensive stuff, you guys, but I think that they are great options because they are first party cases. Next up, we have a pretty cool case here that I actually found to be very interesting. This is from a company called Venna, and check this out. Okay, so we have this case. Let me stick the phone in here, and when you take a look at this, kind of looking like an iPad, a little mini iPad on the back, right? Like tiny little iPad. Check this out. That opens up, and you can actually roll this up into a kickstand. Just like that. You just roll it up, and then you can set your phone up. Pretty cool if you ask me. Now, what's cool about this, see that opening? You can fit cards inside of there. So you can take like an ID or a card or something like that and slide them right in there. I believe it'll fit easily 2 cards in there, but it doubles as a kickstand, which is pretty cool. I like that this wallet case, it's not super bulky. I mean, it does add some bulk to it, but I like just that mechanism right there, which snaps back on with magnets. And I just think it's cute because it looks like a mini iPad. Anyway, this Venna case is pretty sweet, and it just has a nice look and feel to it. This is obviously like a rose gold color, but they do have it in other colors as well. And it's got a pretty thick lid, and that's obviously useful if you want to place your phone down on the table. So this is the case from Venna that has a kickstand, boom, and can store your cards inside of it, which is just super useful. All right, so here we do also have another one of those magnetic case systems. I actually like this one. It's pretty simple. You do have the car mount side of things, which is the mag mount Qi, and this is a car vent mount. We do have an adhesive component to it as well if you just want to stick it to your dash, but it does come with an interchangeable air vent clip, which is pretty darn thick if you look at that right there. That is a thick air vent clip. We have a cable here which plugs into the bottom. It is USB Type-C, so you plug this in and then you plug the USB end into your car or whatever. But you can see here I have the case. Now this is the Pikata mag case, and it's for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And you can see here it's actually a very, very thin case. Like, this adds barely anything to the phone, but it is made of hard plastic, so hopefully it'll prevent against some drops. But check this out. So we have the mount, we have the case. Let's just put it on there and look at it. It will hold the phone. It's got a pretty strong hold on it. It's pretty cool. It's not gonna like fall off when you hit some bumps on the road or anything like that. This is me simulating bumps. Anyway, this is a pretty cool case, and it does support fast wireless charging as well. So you can just have this thin, cute little case on your phone, pop it onto your car vent like that, and you're good to go. And like I said, you really can't go wrong. You do have to buy both of these to have this system. Obviously, you don't get these two together for one price, but I think it's worth it if you're looking for a pretty sleek little car magnetic air vent thing. And on the note of wireless chargers, just because I love ESR so much, I did want to show you, if you're looking for a cheap wireless charger, like really cheap, not cheap in terms of quality, I guess I should say inexpensive, this guy right here, this wireless charger from ESR, it's $21, and it supports the 7.5 watt wireless charging on the iPhone here, on any iPhone that supports wireless charging, and you just set it on the stand like that. It's literally just a stand, and you just set your phone on it, and you have your cable here, which is a USB-C connector on the back, which is cool. And you're good to go. I don't know, for 20 bucks, you can't really go wrong. Sure, it's made out of plastic, whatever, but a $20 fast wireless charger, okay, I'll take that all day long. So that about wraps it up for the iPhone 11 Pro, or in my case, the 11 Pro Max. Super cool looking back, if I might add. But I wanna know which of the cases that I mentioned is your favorite. Drop a comment below and let me know, and I will pick a couple of people in the comment section to send out some cases to for the shiny new iPhone. And be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. And hit the notification bell if you haven't yet, so you're notified when new videos like this drop in the future. And thumbs up for more iPhone 11 Pro videos. I do also have an iPhone 11 as well, which I'm excited to take a look at. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. This is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.